Hello and welcome to Two Doors Podcast, first episode. I'm Alexander Gill, and it is a pleasure to be bringing this to you as we go on this adventure together. I am excited because I've got some brilliant people that I'm going to be interviewing just for you. And the whole premise of this podcast is a tech talent podcast, is to talk about market trends, insights, and also just better ways that we can represent us in the market. So currently, it is Wednesday, the 4th of December, 2024. So, in terms of news, I've got a few different articles for you. So, the Emerging Roles report came out 2 weeks ago, which is basically the government said, where are all of these emerging roles? And they said that there's 37 new roles that had come about across four main sectors. And so these four main sectors are healthcare and medical, data and technology, net zero covering sustainability and clean energy, and science and engineering. And some of these roles, I mean, they vary. So obviously, the more technical ones that we can talk about are more like site reliability engineer, sustainability consultant, vehicle technician, engineer, automation engineer. So there's some really cool things going on at the moment. However, job vacancies are down. It's Job vacancies were 339,900 at the end of August 2024, a season adjusted decline of 5.2% according to the latest ABS labor market release. In addition, we've had a cyber bill pass legislation, which is great for anybody that is wary of how times are changing and we need some more legalization or just some security. So, yeah, Australia's first cybersecurity legislation is passed by Parliament after being approved by the Senate on Monday, the 25th of November. So, this is part of government's 2023 to 2030 Australian cybersecurity strategy. So, great to see that there's some more advancements and things are changing like this. Yeah, and in addition, we've also had last week the mention about the underage ban from social media. So 16-year-olds are not going to be allowed. This is all conversations coming about from South Australia. So what does that mean for us? Well, that means that there are changes, that cyber is being more legislative, and that there's new roles coming into the market. So there's not all doom and gloom. However, how can I provide value to you? So I am a technical specialist in software recruitment. So I've done this for about a decade. I've worked at startups, I've worked at large corporations, and I've seen all sorts of things go on. But what I love is to know what's going on with the job market, the economy, and also just some differences that we can stand out, right? I mean, I used to get heavily into change. There was when React came out for JavaScript, Facebook backed this, and it was, war against Google's. They had their own Angular, and it's just been a great, crazy time of change. And we're at a different stage now where, I mean, I think it's taken us how long? It's taken us 3 minutes to talk about AI. So AI is here, it's going to stay, but it's how you leverage AI, it's how you utilize AI. It's not necessarily about replacing yourself with AI. I was meeting a great leader yesterday. So he's going to be coming on the show soon. And we were discussing about AI. He let me know he was interviewing a great candidate and he could see that the AI feature was currently on the technical program that they were working on. So he asked the candidate, "Can you turn that feature off?" And said the interview just went fully downhill from there. So I said, "What was that all about?" He said to me, "Well, if they can't get the basics or the foundations right, then I can't hire them." So anyone thinking maybe AI will replace them, it's how you leverage it as a tool. So just wanted to share that with other people. In addition, I speak with hundreds of people a week. I obviously help teams hire. So I help clients build high performance software engineering teams. And I see many resumes. And what I would love to share with you is what a great resume looks like. Now, depending on the role, I'm going to give an example here, okay? I'm going to give an example of a Java developer. You should put at the top your name, and Java developer, depending on the role you're applying for. I'd recommend this in around 20 as the size for the format of the text. Underneath that, put a personal bio, a bit about yourself. Put this in, 10 or 12 font size. I want to get to know you, things that you interest you, not only technically, you as a person. Remember that we're social beings that think. We're emotional beings that think. So you've got to connect with other people, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that you'd be working with. Then you can go into your history. Now, it's good to put like maybe half a page for your most up-to-date history of where you've been working, what you've been doing, technology you've used, some of the successes. I would highly recommend that you don't do that for every single role for the past 10, 20 years if you're more senior. If you're more junior, stick to 2 pages. That's a really good rule of thumb, but maximum 4 pages. We don't want to be reading a Lord of the Rings script, okay? But I get it. You've got a lot of value. You want to share a lot. You want to add a lot. Then, at the end, referees on reference, and also the university degree if you've got that. The university degree is not a showstopper. I have never looked at someone's degree. I've never said, oh my God. However, it does look great if you've got a PhD. But what that means is that you don't have real world experience. So be humbled when you're coming into the industry. Make yourself stand out. How can you stand out? Can you format your resume different? Can you do anything like that? Right now, it is difficult. It's a tough market. However, by any of these points that you can stand out from the crowd, that's a real differentiator. So, all in all, it's an exciting time to be in Australia. I'm currently here in Melbourne. I've had a great time sharing. I will be going on this series. We've got a few great people coming up, from leaders in Gen AI at AWS, other CTOs. I've got some great leaders. I've actually got a lady coming on that is Recruiter of the Year. So very excited for all of you to hear from these people. And yeah, I'm excited about the content that I'm going to be bringing to you all. So yeah, thank you for listening, and looking forward to this journey ahead with you. So Alexander Gill from Two Doors is out. Thank you.